international educator.
Hello, learner. Welcome to our secondary schools revision, our lesson 10 in business studies. Our topic of discussion today is satisfaction of human wants. I'm your teacher, Alfred Maloba. Let's look at the objective of today. Under our revision, our objective of today is that by the end of the lesson, you should be able to interpret the various questions and give the most appropriate solutions. So we have our first task, and our activity number 1 is that explain 5 features of human wants. The score is 10 marks. So we are supposed to explain 5 features. We need to digest the question and see how we are going about it. We don't just rush to it. Now in this aspect, we need to take some notes down on what we are supposed to know. The first thing is the theme of the question is on human wants. Can we remind ourselves when did we learn about human wants? Was it in which form and where? So that means we can recall this is an item of Form 1 and maybe our second or third topic about human wants. So once you have known it's on human wants, we need to look at the keywords. And one of the keywords that has come up is feature. What do we mean by a feature? That is a character or fact that can be identified with a theme or item in question. Our theme is human wants. So what character or fact can you identify yourself with the human wants? Now, the other thing that we need to look at is what is required. So the requirement is 5 of these features. So we need to bring out the features correctly. Once you have done that, we need to look at the term that is used so that we bring out these features correctly. And this term is the one that is used in testing, and we have been told to explain. So the term used is explain. So learner, what do you understand by explain? In explaining, then it means that you mentioning of the fact precisely, then you add some value to it by showing the effect, cause, or result of the mentioned fact. Not that you are going to mention the fact precisely the way it is supposed to be, then you add value to it. Once you are adding the value, that value should actually be directing us to an effect that it can cause, or the cause of it, or the result of what you have mentioned. Then we have to check if the question has a positive or negative effect. Positive effect or positive result is the good side of it. In a business, anything positive is the advantage of it. Sometimes we say the merits that we have. So that is the positive side. If it has a negative result, then we look at the disadvantages or the demerits. So you need to know, and then you take the direction that has been given. After we have noted that, then we look at the award of marks. What are the marks given? Once the marks have been given, they give you the depth of your answer. So if there are more marks, then you need to go more deeper. If there are less marks, then you give a shorter response. In our case, we have 5 features, and each of these features will give us 2 marks so that we can get a total score of 10 marks. So let's look at the expected appropriate responses. The first one is that they require resources in order for them to be satisfied.